Welcome back. The next thing that we will take a look at is layout. Basically, views frequently share visual and programming elements, and now we will learn how to use the common layout, share directives, and run common code before rendering views in our ASP.NET application. Now, basically, what is layout? Usually, the most web apps have common layout that provides to the user with consistent experience as they navigate from page to page. The layout typically includes common user interface elements such as app header, navigation, menu elements, and footer. For example, in our page, we can have some header. After that, here we can have some left navigation. And after that, here we got some footer. This thing is inside our page. That's how it looks like. And here, usually, inside it, we got, for example, some content. Let's say in that case, everything that is in red, so this and this header with left navigation and the footer are the same for each page. So basically, that's our layout. The only thing that changed here is the content. Common HTML structures such as scripts and style sheets are also frequently used by many pages within the app. All of these shared elements may be defined in our layout file, which can then be referenced by any view used within the app. Layouts reduce duplicate code in views, helping them follow the don't repeat yourself principle. So here we got dry principle, don't repeat yourself. Okay, so by convention, the default layout for ASP.NET app is named _layout.cshtml. Where we can find it? Well, we can see it inside views shared folder, and here we got layout. The layout defines a top-level template for views in the app, and apps do not require a layout, and apps can define more than one layout, with different views specifying different layouts. This is an example of layout that we have. Interesting thing here is to see that we got render body. So here is our content for which we spoke, and here we're going to include it. The other thing that we'll take a look at is render section from scripts. Now, how we can specify layout? If we go in, let's say, home index, here by default, I'm going to remove all this code that we got. Okay. How we can specify layout? Well, here we can say that layout is equal to _layout. For example, the layout specifier can use a foot path, which in our case is views/shared/layout, or partition name, only layout as we do it initially. When a partition name is provided, the Razor View Engine will search for the layout file using its standard discovery process. The controller associated folder is searched first, followed by shared folder. The discovery process is identical to the one used to discover partial views. By default, every layout must call render body. Whenever the call to render body is placed, the content of the view will be rendered. We got as well sections. A layout can optionally reference one or more sections by calling render section. If we come back here, you can see that we find it. Sections provide a way to organize where certain page elements should be placed. Each call to render section can specify whether that section is required or optional. If a required section is not found, an exception will be thrown. Individual views specify the content to be rendered within a section using @section property. Let's define now a simple section. What I can say is as @section, and after that give name script. And here I can add some script. For example, script type equals text JavaScript. And here source equals what we can say JavaScript, for example, site.min.js, and close it. Now in that code, validation scripts are added to the script section on a view that includes a form. Other views in the same application might not require any additional script, so you wouldn't need to define scripts in that section. What we can do from here is to move it inside our layouts, and now this thing will be global. Just we need to close it in the other way, the script, and now it's fine. Sections defined in a view are available only in its immediate layout page. They cannot be referenced from partials, view components, or other parts of view system. Now, how we can import shared directives? Basically, views can use razor directives to do many things, such as importing namespaces or performing dependency injection. Directives shared by many views may be specified in command _.view imports. View imports is located immediately inside our views folder, so we can do it here. The _view imports file supports the following directives. We got at tag helper, as you can see it. We have remove tag helper. What else we got? We got, let me just comment it. Okay, like that. Now the next thing that we have here is tag helper prefix. Tag helper prefix. Another thing that we got is @using. So if I add something here, let's say using something, this will be global for my whole application. Okay. The next thing that we can have is as model. We already know what that's doing and using as well. We got inherit, and the last thing is inject. So here we got injects. The file does not support other Razor features, such as functions and section definitions. So here is our example file. Now, in multiple _view component CSS_HTML files can run for a view, combined behavior of different included in view imports file. For example, we can have, so let's say @tag helper, basically that all run in order. Tag prefix helper, and actually it's for both of them, that all run in order. Tag prefix helper is for the closest one to the view overrides any others. After that we got as model, which is the closest one to the view overrides any other. This is the same for inject as well. Now the other thing is actually inherit and using. In that case we got all are included and duplicates are ignored. Now, if you have code you need to run before every view, this should be placed in _view start. Now, if I open it here, and again next to view imports, we got view start. By convention, the view start.cs file is located in our views folder when we create initial project template. The statements listed in view start are run before every full view, not layouts and not partial views, like view imports.cs_html, and view start is hierarchical. So if a view start file is defined in a controller associated view folder, it will be run after the one defined in the root of the views folder. Here is the example. What we got is layout is equal to layout. Now, here we need to make one note. Neither viewstart.cs_html or viewimports.cs_html are typically placed in the view shared folder. The up-level version of this file should be placed directly inside our views folder. So far, that's for the layout in ASP.NET Core. Thank you for watching.